and the cringe question.
All right.
And this definitely does not set well with me at all.
All right.
Korn or Limp Bizkit?
Oh, for career, I would go Korn. For just one album, I would go Limp Bizkit. And I know I'm going to get crucified for that, but I love that chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water.
Is that right?
That album. I play it all the fucking time still, and it's 20 years old at this point.
Yeah.
I love that record, man. There's a lot of good songs on there. Yeah, and I know for you, it's a tie between neither of them.
Yeah, could care less about either one of them. I've seen them both. Didn't care for either one.
Now, I will say Korn puts on a much better show than Limp Bizkit.
I saw Korn open up for Ozzy on the Osmosis tour.
I saw that show, and that wasn't good.
Awful.
Yeah, they were not good on that show at all. But seeing Korn headline, when Korn headlines and they have their own stage and stuff, and they have a lot of room, they're pretty good. And, you know, they did this thing, I don't remember what tour it was, might have been Issues tour or something. They had like these racks behind like the drum riser, and it was like 2 levels, and they filled it with people. And so like fans would get picked out with the shitty seats, and they would get to come and stand in these racks, and they were like on stage for the whole show, and they could just like rock out in these racks.
Right.
And it was pretty cool. It was kind of like a late 90s, early 2000s version of Metallica's Snake Pit from early 90s.
Where they got to be right in the middle.
Yeah, well, this was just right behind the band, but it was definitely on stage where you had all that energy and stuff coming at you. It was fucking cool, man.
Sure.
You know, Korn's they're a fun band live. Limp Bizkit just sounds so awful live that, you know, Fred Durst is a studio musician. That's it. He sucks live.
Right.
And Wes Borland is good, but he's a weirdo. And, you know, the rest of it is just noise live. So, you know, I would go with Korn for a career and Limp Bizkit for a single album.
Right.
So there's my answer.
All right. And that wraps it up. Thanks, guys. Love the show and look forward to hopefully hearing you guys answer some of these.
All right. Well, we answered them all, pal.
And P.S.
Yes.
Fuck Eddie Trunk and Metal Moose.
Why is everybody mad at Eddie? Just because they don't share his opinion?
I don't know. I think that hearing, I don't know. I'm not even, this is certainly not a pat on our back, but to hear some credible outlet actually criticize Eddie.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else does that.
Probably not.
And so it kind of resonated with people that maybe Eddie gets under their skin a little bit.
Well, you know what? And there is some truth to the fact that when you get popular, you get criticized. But I think in this case, Eddie deserved it. And I think in your case, Eddie deserved it too.
And we had somebody write in this week to kind of verify what I said, or they made a comment on the Spreaker.
Yeah, that it was the same, that you got the same treatment.
Yeah, let me pull that up real quick.
All right.
Since we're in the email mode.
Sure.
But there was a few comments on the Spreaker about our segment that we did last week.
Right.
And let me see here. Where was it? Eddie doesn't get Steel Panther. There it is. Let's see. What was the comment made here? Oh, it was from Max Cruz.
Okay.
He says, first off, I stood in line for that metal show with my son for 5 hours. 5 hours.
Well, that's his fault.
Sat through the tapings.
Yeah.
And Eddie, during the after show meet and greet, acted like he was above everyone begging for an autograph. What Neely said about how he blows peeps off is true. I watched him sign autographs, not even looking at who was asking him. Surprised that his bodyguard didn't tell us we weren't allowed to look at him while he signed.
That's funny.
No, so there you go. Geez, listening to him do an interview drives me nuts. Always with the soapbox, me or I. Shit, where's that fucking bumper you guys used to play? Hail and kill, fuckies.
It's funny.
Yeah, so Max Cruz checking in on the Spreaker.
Yeah. See, he wants that bumper. Do you have that bumper?
Let me pull it up here.
You have the Eddie Trunk bumper handy?
Yeah, something that Wheezy put together for us a few years ago.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
He's not a real producer.
No, he's not a real producer.
Nope.
Let me see here. Eddie Trunk. Where is it here? Me, I. Well, I have it. I'll have to dig it up here. I don't know what I have it listed under here. I have it though.
Of course.
I'm gonna have to play it a little bit later though.
That's fine.
But anyway, there you go. So Skriball checking in with some questions and whatnot. Unlike Mark Nero, they were very good questions.
Yeah. Well, now Mark will have to answer.
Right. Well, I heard you guys answer that guy's questions. How come you won't answer my questions?
Yeah, the Metal Madman answers my questions.
Yeah, I talk to Madman all the time. No, he calls him Madman.
Yeah, Madman does it. He'll talk to me, and so will Bill Peters.
Yeah, there was 92 in his chat room this week.
Yeah, how about that?
Madman played the new one from
Imperatelli.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, how come Madman's playing the new Secret Spear and you're not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
You guys aren't that good.
You're right, Nero.
But I listen to you anyway.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah. You're not that good, though.
Nope. Madman
always has his finger on the pulse of what's really going on out there.
He does. Beer chugs.
Yeah.
I'm all for them. I like the Madman. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, no, we're not picking on Madman. Trust me.
We're picking on his dumbass fans. And Mark Nero, you're the king of them.
Right. Well, Madman played the new one from so-and-so.
Yeah, he did.
How come you guys don't play the new one? Well, because we're not really a music-based show so much anymore. That's why.
We play enough music to get drinks in between.
Yeah. You get to feature a few artists, play a couple of songs.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it is us. It's all about us.
That's right.
It's about us, pal.
That's right.
You should know that by now.
That's why the Madman has a show for you.
Right.
Because he features what you want. So go listen to his.
There you go.
Don't listen to us anymore, Mark. Please.
Yeah.
Don't listen.